News 18 mega exit polls are out, and of the 48 seats in Maharashtra, the second largest state after Uttar Pradesh, the NDA is slated to get 32 to 35 seats is what the exit poll predicts. It predicts around 15 to 18 seats for the India bloc consisting of Congress as well as the Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray faction and the Sharad Pawar group of NCP. As far as the performances of the Mahayuti alliance partners, which is the NDA in Maharashtra consisting of BJP, Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena and Ajit Pawar's NCP go, the exit poll predicts that the BJP will get anywhere between 20 to 23 seats. Remember, it's fighting on 28 seats in Maharashtra. The Shinde Sena is expected to get 10 to 11 seats as per the exit polls that News 18 has conducted. Now, Eknath Shinde has been able to wrestle almost 15 of the 48 seats in those seat negotiations, and the NCP Ajit Pawar group is slated to get 2 to 3 seats of the 4 seats that it is fighting for in Maharashtra is what the exit polls predict. What does it really mean? Now, for the BJP, this is the first time that an unlikely alliance has been formed and that it will be tested for the first time. So, the last time on, the BJP had, along with the Shiv Sena, which was a unified party in 2019, they had together got over 40 seats of the 48 seats, almost 42 seats they had been able to garner. At the same time, we have seen that, this time on, due to the seat sharing negotiations, but when it comes to the Shiv Sena, which has been split in June 22, this is the first time that the battle of inheritance and the battle of existential crisis will play out in terms of national election. It will have to be seen as to who the voters choose as the true inheritors of Babasaheb Thakray's thought and ideology. And as per the exit polls that have been done by News 18, the Shinde Sena led by Eknath Shinde is likely to get 10 to 11 seats. Now, it's interesting because the Shinde Sena itself is fighting on 15 seats in Maharashtra. It was anticipated before the seat sharing talks that the BJP will likely limit Eknath Shinde and his Shiv Sena to less than 10 seats, but Eknath Shinde has managed to get to fight on 15 seats. Whether he will be able to perform on those 15 seats is the most interesting battle. What is more noteworthy in this is that of the 15 seats that Eknath Shinde is fighting on, there are 13 seats on which there is a direct fight between Eknath Shinde and Uddhav Thackeray, which means between the two factions of the Shiv Sena, and that is why the prediction that Eknath Shinde will get 10 to 11 seats is somehow reflecting on Uddhav Thackeray as well. Now, in the MVA or the India bloc in Maharashtra, we have seen that the Shiv Sena led by Uddhav Thackeray has played the elder brother really. It has got 21 seats during the seat sharing talks. The exit polls done by News 18 predict that the Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena is likely to get 7 to 8 seats of the 21 seats where it has fielded its candidates. When it comes to Sharad Pawar has, his group has fought on 10 seats in Maharashtra. The exit polls of News 18 predict that he will get around 3 to 4 of those seats, and the Congress, which has fought on the rest of the seats, the exit poll predict that it's getting around 5 to 6 seats across the state in these polls. In whichever way, for the Congress, it will definitely be a mark up, because last time on it had got only 1 seat in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. This time on, it has exuded confidence that in Vidarbha alone it will get over 10 seats. It claims that its performance in Maharashtra will be far better this time. The MVA, the Mahavikas Aghadi, which nationally translates into the India bloc, claims that it will get a much bigger tally than what the exit poll predicts. of the 4 seats that Ajit Pawar group is fighting on, the News 18 exit poll predicts that he will get around 2 to 3 seats. Now, this is the most important battle really between Ajit Pawar and Sharad Pawar, the uncle and the nephew, because while on one hand the Shiv Sena, after being split into 2 groups, we are seeing has an existential crisis, and both of them are fighting for the legacy of Babasaheb Thackeray. For Sharad Pawar and for Ajit Pawar, it's a different battle altogether. It's a battle of inheritance. While Sharad Pawar has made sure that it is his daughter who carries forward the legacy, Ajit Pawar, who has not been happy with that decision, has split and has formed a separate group. The key contention between both these groups will be the seat of Baramati, where which has been a Pawar bastion for decades at end, and this is the first time that a Pawar is fighting a Pawar. Supriya Sule, who has been a 3-time MP from Baramati, and for whom Sharad Pawar has thrown his entire weight so that she gets re-elected. She is being pitted against Ajit Pawar's wife, Sunetra Pawar. Ajit Pawar has been campaigning all across, saying that this is the time when the daughter-in-law should get a chance, and the daughter has got enough of a chance. What do the voters choose? That is the biggest battle. So for now in Maharashtra, the exit polls predict that it will be 32 to 35 seats for the NDA and 15 to 18 seats for the India bloc. Most importantly, it's a litmus test for all the top 5 leaders in Maharashtra. For Devendra Fadnavis, whose managerial skills are being tested, though the BJP is fighting on more seats this time as compared to the 2019 polls, the kind of adjustments it has had to make for the alliance partners. For Eknath Shinde, for whom it is again an existential crisis, he will have to prove that he has performed on most of the seats, the 15 seats that he is fighting on. For Ajit Pawar, who is playing a small role, but for whom the battle of Baramati is an all-stakes battle. For Uddhav Thackeray, who is fighting for the legacy of his father and for the party. And for Sharad Pawar, who has consistently played a key role in the India bloc as well as in Maharashtra's politics. These elections are a key to how these leaders will progress here on.